Hello there, fellow Automachefs. I am back again with a build on level C2 High Tide. I managed to get 100% after going a little bit crazy. I had to figure this out using the computer, and don't worry, it's not that complicated, but I'm going to go over it. And if you don't get it, don't worry, I'll have the code copied and pasted in the description below. You can just simply copy and paste it into your game. Anyways, before we go over the computer, I'm gonna go over my build here. These two lines are almost identical, except this one has long arms loading everything because it needs to go a little bit faster. Alright, I want to go over this build. We got two advanced assemblers. They're both set to high speed. This is important. If you don't set to high speed, it'll be too slow. We have the burger, the tomato, and the mushroom dispenser set to 6 seconds. This is the same across both. And then we have the high speed dispenser for the raw patty set to 2 seconds. This is the same for both of them. Now this one gets loaded by a dumb arm into a grill. These are set to normal. And then the smart arm here picks it up and drops it into the assembler. We got the mushroom going through the food processor, and then through the conveyor grill we got the tomato going through a food processor as well, and the bun comes out. All of this get loaded via the dumb arm into the assembler. Here it's a little bit different in that we got the long arm, which is faster. It's way faster. That's loading the patties directly onto the grill, and then this arm is taking the cooked patties off, cooked patty here, and loading it into the assembler on the left side. And we got a long arm here loading these 3 ingredients. That's the build. It's very simple and it's very efficient. I tried using an electric grill here. I tried using one food processor. This seemed to give me the best in terms of efficiency. Now, the thing is, for this level, you need to hit 300 ingredients exactly, and this is how I did it. So, first of all, you have to detect the order. So you put the beach burger here. And then you got the machines. I connected it like this. You don't have to connect it this way, but just keep in mind that 75 is for the raw patty, 25 for everything else. That's gonna make sense in a little bit. So we have 4 outputs. They're connected to these devices, the 2 high-speed patty dispensers, and then we got a mushroom and a burger bun. And here's the code. If you have programmed and you are familiar with assembly, this is very similar to assembly. If you ever programmed on the graphing calculator, it's very similar. But here is what we're I'm stumbling over my words right now. Here's how it works, okay? We got out 0, and then 01, 02, and 03, and we're setting it to 1. What that does is I'm saying that these 4 outputs are turned on now, and if you look at this here, it says on when output is on. So if I set it to 1, it's on, and when the output is on, it will turn the device on. So I'm turning on all the dispensers. If you don't do this, it will be turned off. Here I am moving the input value into the variable. So this is storing the information of how many items were dispensed into the variable v0. I'm doing that here, and here I am adding 1 when when the beach burger is made, and I'm storing that back into the same variable. This is add v0 plus r0 and then store that value back into v0. So I'm basically incrementing the value of v0 by 1. That's what I'm doing right now. And now what I'm doing here is I'm comparing the value of how many items were dispensed from the high-speed dispenser to 75. And if you're wondering why 75, we need exactly 150 patties, because we have 50 beach burgers. Each beach burger has 3 meat patties. That's 150 patties. I'm dividing that equally between 2 dispensers, so each dispenser needs to dispense a total of 75. And this is jump if less than. So what this is doing here is I'm comparing it. How many patties have I dispensed? 74. That's less than 75. I'm gonna skip this and go to this part here. Let's jump if less than to this label, hsdismp. I just wrote that down as high-speed dispenser for meat patty. You can label it whatever you want. Don't put numbers there, just letters. and you need a semicolon after that. Now, if it is 75, what it'll do is it will change output O0 to 0. It will turn it off. So it will turn the dispenser off when it has dispensed 75 ingredients exactly. Now I do this for the other high-speed dispenser. I do the same thing, and then for the rest of the dispensers, I just set it to 25 because you only need one of each ingredient: tomatoes, buns, etc. And there are 2 of them, so I split them in half. So this is connected to the rest, and these are all 25s, and it's the same code. I just changed the number here. I copied and pasted it in, and I changed the values here. So if you have any questions at all, let me know. There's a help section here. You have to read through it, and it took me a while to figure out how it works. I still think I don't have a full grasp. I might have explained some things wrong. If I did, you can feel free to correct me in the comments below. But the important part is the code works. Alright, so don't worry if you don't understand it, if you can't see it on the screen. I'm gonna copy and paste it in the description for you, okay? So you can copy and paste it into your game. Alright, why don't we give it a go? For these levels, basically you have to dispense the exact amount of ingredients, otherwise you'll never hit 100%. And you can't do that without using a computer. I'm looking for my notes right now. And there you have it, level C to a high tide, 100% efficiency. We met all 3 goals. I'm pretty sure someone could tweak it to make it a little bit less expensive and use less power. But you know what? We got that 100. 101,500 for money spent, 300 ingredients exactly, 2,407 watt hours, and we got that 100%. Thank you so much for dropping by and watching. I hope this helped, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you got any questions about the PC stuff, let me know. I don't fully understand it myself, but I managed to kind of hack it until it worked. And don't worry, I'll post the code in the description and in the comments so you can just copy and paste it. But there you have it. If you got any questions, comments, things you want to see it for me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, hope you guys are staying safe and sane out there. And I'll catch you guys next time.